What's up everyone, I'm Radoy, portrait photographer from London, and today I'm gonna share with you 10 tips on how to elevate your portrait photography. Let's dive right in. First rule of portrait photography, it's all about the subject. Make them feel comfortable. Try to find more about them, about their interests, make a joke here and there. Try to make them feel comfortable. If your subject isn't comfortable, it shows in the photo. The goal is to make them feel like the camera is not even there. A relaxed subject means awesome portraits, authentic portraits. Tip number 2, master your light. Whether you're shooting outside with natural light or in the studio, both lights can create magic when used right. What you want to avoid is shooting in harsh sunlight or harsh light, which will cast weird shadows on your subject. If you want a soft, flattering, nice light on your subject, if you're indoor, try placing the subject next to a window. When you're outside, try to shoot maybe on the sunset or sunrise when the light is kind of soft. And if you're in a studio, try using a softbox like the one I use here. I don't know, you can see it, but yes, I have a softbox here. Pro tip, you can use side lighting to create depth and some drama to your portraits. Tip number 3, focus on the eyes. The eyes are the focal point of any portrait, so make sure they're sharp. Use single point autofocus and try pointing it to the eye. Don't forget about the catch lights. Those tiny reflections in the eye can bring your portraits to life. Tip number 4, composition. Composition is key. You can take your photos from good to great. Use rule of thirds, leading line, experiment with centered positions. Just remember, the framing should enhance your subject, not take away attention from it. Tip number 5, play with your backgrounds. When trying to capture amazing portraits, background is equally as important. You don't want to have a busy background that will steal attention from your subject, but a clean and blurred background will keep the attention onto your subject. What you want to do is use an aperture wide open at f2.8 or even lower, which will give you that creamy bokeh and will make your subject pop. Posing doesn't have to be something stiff like this or whatever. Posing is all about motion. You have to create motion in order to have amazing portraits. Don't just stay in one place. Guide your subject with prompts like play with your hair, play with your watch, move your weight from one leg to the other, and so on and so forth. For women, try to emphasize their curves, and for men, try to make them imposing with strong lines. And also, don't be afraid to demonstrate the posing yourself. It makes it easier for them to follow. Tip number 7, use props. Props can add personality and context to your portraits, but keep it simple. A hat, a scarf, or even a chair. Just make sure the prop enhances your subject and it doesn't overshadow them. Editing is where your portraits come to life. Start basic with exposure, contrast, and color balance. Then move to Photoshop and work on skin retouching, but make it subtle. Use tools like frequency separation and dodge and burn in order to enhance the details without losing the texture. And don't forget to enhance the eyes. They should pop. Tip number 9, shoot with intent. Every portrait should tell a story. So ask yourself, what mood am I creating? What I want the viewer to feel about this? Whether it's a smile or a passive look, be intentional with every aspect of the shoot, from lighting to composition to expression. Tip number 10, keep practicing. Photography is not about the destination, it's all about the journey. I don't think there's an end to this game, and I love the journey. I enjoy every minute of it. The more you practice, the better you get at it. Experiment with new styles, take risks, and most importantly, have fun with it. Your next masterpiece might be one click away. So keep shooting. So there you have it. Those are my top 10 tips. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and also hit that bell button because you don't want to miss any of the future videos that I'm gonna put out. And also don't forget to write in the comments if you have any other video ideas that you'd like to see from me. Maybe behind the scenes, tips and tricks, so on and so forth. Write it down and you never know. Maybe the next video will be inspired by your comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Just remember, just remember, the just re- just remember the framing, blurred background also, but a clear or play with your hair or shift your weight on the other leg or one leg or the other.